When Squid Game dropped on Netflix, it took the world by storm. The intense survival drama, brutal games, and emotional storytelling left us on the edge of our seats. But what made Squid Game unforgettable wasn't just the deadly games, it was the characters. From the ruthless to the noble, the desperate to the cunning, every character brought something unique to the story. Today we're ranking the top 10 best characters in Squid Game based on their impact, development, and memorability. Number 10. Jang Deok-soo, the brutal gangster. Deok-soo was the show's biggest villain, bringing chaos and fear into the game. His violent and ruthless nature made him a major threat to the weaker players. From betraying allies to leading the riot, he thrived on power and intimidation. His arrogance, however, led to his downfall when Min-yao took him down. Despite his brutality, his presence made the series more intense and unpredictable. Number 9. Han Min-yo, the ultimate survivor. Min-yo was one of the most unpredictable and manipulative players in Squid Game. She played a smart social game, switching alliances whenever necessary for survival. Her loud personality and cunning strategies made her both annoying and brilliant. She ultimately got her revenge on Deok-soo in one of the most shocking moments. Love her or hate her, she was one of the most unforgettable contestants. Number 8. Hwang Jun-ho, the determined detective. Jun-ho was an undercover cop who risked everything to expose the truth behind the games. His storyline provided a thrilling mystery as he infiltrated the game's organization. His tense encounters with the masked workers kept audiences on edge. The shocking reveal that the frontman was his brother changed everything. His fate was left uncertain, making fans eager for answers in Squid Game Season 2. Number 7. The frontman, the enigmatic leader. Cold, calculating, and authoritative, the frontman was the terrifying enforcer of the games. He maintained order among the masked guards and ensured the deadly competition ran smoothly. His identity reveals as Jun-ho's missing brother added an emotional twist. The fact that he once won the games made his character even more intriguing. His chilling presence made him one of the most fascinating villains in the series. Number 6. Ali Abdul, the heart of the game. Ali was one of the purest and kindest players in Squid Game, making his fate even more tragic. As a hardworking migrant worker, he entered the competition to support his struggling family. His trust in Sang-woo led to one of the show's most heartbreaking betrayals. His loyalty and selflessness made him one of the most beloved characters. Ali's story highlighted the cruelty of the game and the desperation of its players. Number 5. Kang Sae-byeok, the fierce survivor. Sae-byeok was a North Korean defector who fought to reunite her family. She was quiet, strong-willed, and fiercely independent, trusting no one at first. Despite her cold exterior, she formed a touching bond with Ji-young and Ji-young-ae. Her tragic fate before the final game was one of the show's most emotional moments. She remains one of the strongest and most relatable characters in Squid Game. Number 4. Cho Sang-woo, the mastermind. Sang-woo was one of the most complex and morally conflicted characters in the show. As a former businessman, he initially played smart but became increasingly ruthless. His betrayal of Ali and his willingness to do whatever it took to win made him a tragic figure. His final moment with Ji-hun showed he still had some humanity left. His journey from hero to villain was one of Squid Game's most compelling arcs. Number 3. Oh Il-nam, the mysterious old man. Il-nam appeared to be a weak and kind old man, but he held the biggest secret of all. His reveal as the mastermind behind the game was shocking and changed the entire story. Despite his cruelty, he saw himself as merely playing a game, showing the contrast between wealth and struggle. His friendship with Ji-hun added emotional weight to his character. He proved that in Squid Game, nothing was as it seemed. Number 2. Song Ji-hun, the reluctant hero. Ji-hun was the heart of Squid Game, representing the everyday person trapped in an unfair system. He started as a struggling gambler but grew into a compassionate and determined survivor. His refusal to kill Sang-woo in the final game showed his unwavering humanity. His transformation at the end teased a deeper, more vengeful side for the future. His emotional journey made him the most relatable character in the show. Number 1. The Squid Game itself, the real villain. The true antagonist of the series wasn't a person, but the deadly game itself. Designed to prey on desperation, it forced players into brutal, heart-wrenching decisions. The psychological and physical torment it inflicted made every moment tense and terrifying. It exposed the darkest sides of human nature, turning friends into enemies. In the end, Squid Game wasn't just about survival, it was a test of morality and the cost of greed. Squid Game wasn't just a series about life or death games, it was a deep exploration of human nature, desperation, and survival. Every character, from the kind-hearted to the ruthless, reflected the harsh realities of society. Some fought for their loved ones, while others were willing to betray to stay alive. The emotional weight of their stories made the show unforgettable. Who was your favorite Squid Game character? Let us know in the comments.